Now it's my pleasure to introduce our title partner, Financepeer, a Google-incubated company specializing in school fee financing. Let's understand more about the company's objectives. From Rohit Gajbhiye, founder and CEO, an IIT Bombay and Stanford Ignite alumnus with over 4 years of experience in the banking industry, Rohit is a young entrepreneur. He'll be speaking on the future of fee education payment. Joining Rohit live from Los Angeles is well-known Bollywood movie star who has played diverse roles as well as in regional cinema. He's also an educationist, philanthropist, and entrepreneur. He's supporting the education of over 2,000 girl children in Vrindavan, and he's the co-founder of Swarnim University, Gujarat. He is also brand ambassador of Financepeer. Let's welcome Vivek Anand Oberoi, live from Los Angeles.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you everyone for being here, and I would like to thank Bhavin and his team for having us here. This is our first year to be a part of EducationWorld, and I hope for the next decade we'll be a part of this too. Right? So let me, before Vivek comes in, I'd like to give a brief introduction of what our company is into so that we can probably gel up later in the day and talk more about it. So Financepeer is a school fee financing model, right? What we have been observing in this country so far, all of you educators are trying to increase the quality of education via different mediums, like digital content, different curriculums, international boards coming into picture. On the same hand, with quality increasing, right, there's an increase in cost as well, which is a pinch for the parents. So parents right now, what we have observed, they are demanding for more number of installments to pay the fees. At the same time, the school, having hired more educators, they are not a collection agency, so they can't give them so many installments to pay the fees. So this is where Financepeer comes in and bridges this gap. We offer that monthly installment payment facility to the parents, that too at absolute zero interest, zero cost. There's no additional charge whatsoever. So if the fees are 1 lakh rupees, the parent only has to pay around 8,300 per month for 12 months. And the school, on the other hand, gets their entire year collection, be it a 1 CR, a 10 CR, a 1,000 CR. They will be given that much amount of collection right at the beginning of the academic year in their hands. So they don't have to worry about collection at all. Right? So this is the key idea that we have come into, and we have entered into this ecosystem. We are right now working with more than 312 plus schools across India. And we have seen there's a huge admission intake increase. Nearly around 27% is what we have observed because of this model going into the schooling ecosystem. So this is where we come in. We want to collaborate with more number of schools and explore this model, giving that, reducing the fee burden from the parent side and giving those benefits to the school so that they can focus more on education, less on collections, and increase their infrastructure facility without having to go to and approach a bank. Right? Because here you can actually collect your fee collection, advance fee collection, right, 1 year upfront, and you don't need to go to a bank for this. Right, so that's the basic of it. I'll leave the rest to Vivek to introduce. So I'd like to introduce Vivek sir right now. So I hope you can see him. Yeah. So can we?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, so I think you can start by introducing about your journey in the education segment, because I think everyone here knows you more in the acting Bollywood industry and less in the education space, and then you may talk about our partnership with Financepeer and how we are trying to take it ahead from here. Can you hear us?
Hello? Go ahead. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Actually, it's evening here. It's pretty late. I'm in Los Angeles. Actually, here for a fundraiser for my friend Vijay Amritraj, who's been supporting so many charities. So that's why I couldn't make it there. But thank you for all being there. And I decided to reach out to you, through this medium. सबसे connect करने के लिए. So namaste to everybody. And all I want to say is that Financepeer is a vision, it's a dream, it's a lot more than just a simple, platform for education financing. It's a family that I would love to invite all of you people to be a part of, to be involved in the future of education in India. So I would really appreciate Rohit. You've been explaining really well to everybody out there. I think it's a great time for the future of education in India. Many of you who are educationists, we want to empower you. We want to strengthen your ability to expand education and make it more comfortable for parents. जहाँ पर parents के लिए भी ज़्यादा pressure नहीं पड़े fees की. That's the whole vision with Financepeer. And there's a lot more exciting, lot more interesting things that we're rolling out. This is just the beginning. We've already got so much love from so many educationists, so many parents. We've got so many children online already, more than 160,000 families that we're being able to help and enable to achieve, their dreams. These children are getting all the help that we can give them through making financing their education comfortable and easy. And like Rohit said, for parents, it's a zero-cost proposition. No hidden costs, no processing charges, none of that drama. Just easy installments through the academic year so that there's no pressure on the parents and no pressure on the children to really achieve their dreams through an education that doesn't compromise on quality.
Yeah. So I'll just like to take it from there. Thanks a lot, Vivek sir, for introducing about our company, and I'll take it ahead from here and interact with as many people and see how much collaborations we can have from here. Thank you, everyone. We'll be in touch. We are there outside, and our teammates are here as well. Please let us know if you have any queries and how we can explore synergies going ahead. All right. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very important announcement. We will just need exactly 6 minutes of attention. There are 2 movies. I want to have your attention to Vivek Anand Oberoi, who was present live today morning. He has sent a message, and there is a video that we would play, which is exactly a 4-minute video. It's an important video. It's a big benefit for all the schools. Can we have the video, please?
As an educationist, when I started looking into all the problems that we face,
Is Vivek coming back live from Los Angeles? Okay, we're going to, I think so. Can we have the second video, and then we can play back? That's Financepeer.
as an educationist, when I started looking into all the problems that we face, whether it's administrative issues or whether it's capacity expansion, growth issues, going to a bank today as a trust and asking them to give us a loan, it is a very painful process. And you have the demand, you want to grow, you want to expand it like a regular business. The situation that's happening in the Indian education field is quality of education is going up, but when quality of something goes higher, so does the price. Parents don't mind paying for it, but sometimes it's a problem, for them to put out that kind of money in large chunks, in installments, 2-3 installments throughout the year. It's pressure on their monthly paycheck. On the other hand, when you look at educationists and you look at institutions, their biggest problem is the mismanagement between inflow of capital, which can be delayed and sometimes painful in terms of recovery. So what is the Financepeer effect? What we've noticed is that the minute a school, a college, an institution, a university comes on board with Financepeer, on the one end, there is a 30-35% increase in admissions, because suddenly it's much more comfortable as a situation for parents who can't deploy a large chunk, a third, a fourth of the annual fees in one go. They find it really easy now. And with the parents, they're really happy because they, unlike most other scenarios, have no processing fee, no hidden charges, no extra cost for an EMI. So for them, it's a dream come true. What happens with the institution is it's truly liberating because now they're not, carrying debt on their balance sheets. They have very large percentage, 100% of their fees to be collected through the year coming up front. And now they are allowed to deploy that free cash flow, that capital in expansion or pairing of debt or any kind of growth activity that they require. So it's liberating for both sides. To us, Financepeer is not just about money lending and collection. It's empowering institutions. Our idea is to work with institutions like partners, collaborations. We're very confident. When we come on board as Financepeer, we bring in a whole bunch of things. The Financepeer family brings in an entire next-gen attitude, an entire futuristic approach to the education finance solution. But with the Financepeer family, the smart cards that we bring in, imagine that. A child enters a school and attendance is already done, right? It's completely automated. A teacher knows, in a minute how many kids are in school, where they are, and what time they're there. A parent knows exact location of where the child is, whether the child is on a bus, whether the child is in the classroom, whether the child is on the playground. This kind of awareness gives a great sense of comfort even to the parents that the children are safe. The parents can control where this child can spend money, can communicate with people, can get SMSs, video calls, phone calls from peers, friends, family members, and this is something incredible. The kind of reaction that we're seeing in our 312 plus schools and colleges as partners with more than 160,000 students. Everywhere we've run beta test trials with these smart cards and smart watches. People are loving this. Now this is just the tip of the iceberg. The whole idea of Financepeer is to be that support network for our educationists, for our institutional partners to keep innovating and bring in new ideas, new technologies that make the quality of the education and the entire experience of a student life much better. So all I want to say finally is welcome to the Financepeer family, the future of education.